Hi, I'm Kim Trotto, and I'm going to share with you a clever walk. And this is about keeping our brains and our bodies engaged. And it's simple and fun, and it goes by really fast. And we're saving time, and hopefully we're getting a synergistic effect where we have 1 + 1 actually equals 3, and we're getting a fuller effect so that we can stay engaged for the long game of life. So come along with me on this clever walk. Hi, here we are again. Thanks for being here with me. We're going to work on our brains and our bodies together in synergy. We're going to start by walking in place like we usually do. And we're going to do a memory booster. So here is an image. Pick 3 details to remember, and at the end of this, I'll ask you if you can remember those details. And if you have been working on these memory boosters and your number is different than 3, like if you're trying to remember 1 detail or 2, that's awesome, do that. Or if maybe you might be at 4 or 5 details, you can do that. Do what works for you. Okay. Here's the image. And our goal is to eventually be able to remember more and more details. Okay, our next activity is doing side to side. And when we do side to side, you can stay up tall or you can go low. And it takes a little more effort to do that, which I like to do. Sometimes I end up going like this and I don't even realize it. But stay low if you want to, or if you want to just stay up high, that's fine too. Okay, this is a word sort. And we have verbs and nouns. So just to remind you, because you may not have done this in a long time, I'm a teacher, I teach middle school, so I do this stuff. But so noun is a person, place, or thing. And a verb is an action word, doing something. Okay, so I'll say the words, and then you shout out if it's a verb or noun. Appliance. Sew. Tree. Napkins. Boat. Peppers. Drive. Write. How did you do? Were you able to get the nouns and the verbs? Okay. All right, we're going to go on to our next item, which is skaters, or that's our next activity. Maybe our next move, skaters. So skaters is just crossing behind you. And you can get down lower if you want. I like to do these different types of moves because it's different, uses different muscles than what we usually use when we're just walking, which I love walking. I walk all the time. I love walking outside, but I like to use a different muscle. Okay, so we're using simple arithmetic here, and we know that studies have shown that solving simple arithmetic problems, that it improves cognition, like specifically executive functioning and processing speed, just by solving simple arithmetic. So it's good to get your brain going. That's what we're trying to do, keep our brains and our bodies and our whole selves in good shape for the long game of life. So we have good quality of life. Okay, studies also found that through speaking and hearing yourself speak, that creates dual action. So we're going to talk out the arithmetic together out loud. So I want you to say it out loud. So we can hopefully increase or multiply our effect. That's what I'm hoping. So I'm not a neuroscientist. I am a teacher, an educator. I've been teaching for 25 years, fascinated with the brain. But, and I just want me and everybody to be able to live long, happy, healthy lives. Okay, here we go. 17 plus 5 plus 3. 25. 7 times 5, 35. 40 divided by 8, 5. Okay, and you'll probably notice me looking at my notes over to the side. That's because I plan out these lessons for us, and I need to look at the notes. Okay. All right, so now we're going to go to knees. That's our next move. Knees, lifting the knee, and over to the other arm. Okay, we're going to be doing analogies. An example here is dog is to puppy as cat is to kitten. Okay. Hammer is to nail as comb is to hair. Mansion is to shack as yacht is to dinghy. Short is to long as light is to heavy. Bees are to hive as bears are to den. Okay, so now on those, like say, maybe on the mansion is to shack, as yacht is to, maybe you said another type of small boat, like a rowboat or something else like that. That works. You don't have to have the exact same answer as long as you have the idea. I love it when there can be multiple correct answers. Okay. Next move is walking up and back. We're going to walk up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and up 4, and back 4. Up and back. And you don't have to worry about the counting, because we're going to do other stuff with our brain, but just up and back. Okay, working on our FFOE and fluency, generating ideas, and this is for creative problem solving and generating ideas. Okay, think of ideas, as many as you can, of a birthday present for a best friend if you couldn't spend any money. So birthday present ideas for a best friend if you couldn't spend any money. Use your fingers and toes to count if you need to. I'm going to give you time to do this. Did you come up with? Okay, you're doing great. Thanks for being here. Okay, our next move is hamstring curl. And we're going to be doing originality from FFOE. So I'd like you to think of the last thing that you watched on TV. Either it might have been a show, a documentary, or maybe it was on YouTube. And I want you to come up with a new title for it. Okay, now come up with 2 more new titles for it. The idea there is you're pushing past the first ideas, and maybe usually I might even push you farther, because the first 3 ideas are probably pretty common. So you want to push your brain to go even further, to come up with more original and creative ideas. Okay, next activity is side taps. I was doing the wrong thing. Okay, so side taps, just tap out to the side. You're in one spot, tapping out to the side. Okay, and now we're going to do some thinking air doodle. So I like this because it's just a little different. So I'm always trying to get our brains to work in different ways and like get those synapses firing and just trying to think of new ways to do things. So, okay, here we go. Think of your favorite food. And what are 4 things that you like about it? And you can say them out loud, because we know that's good for us. Okay, now draw an air doodle of your favorite food. Okay, now go back and add 4 details to it. Okay, I think I added 5 details, because when I started thinking about pizza, I really get excited. So when we did the first air doodle, you probably came up with something good. But then when you got to add all more details, then your brain goes further. So that's what that's about. Okay, we're here. We're actually at the end. We're going to do heel taps. So heels to the opposite side. And what we're doing at the end today for our whole self is just listen to your heart for a quiet moment and see what it says to you. Okay, all right, well, we made it. You made it through. Just now, walk slow. Give yourself a high five. Thank you for being here. Do all the things. Like this, share it, subscribe, push that button. Share things in the comments. And we'll see you next time.